I would never go back to a European. I'd rather go into like back to Starbucks than go back to a European. No, like
Damn,
for a fact. Because they
I
did me
felt that.
so dirty. They did me so dirty that second location. Fuck that. No. No.
I just think a lot of people don't understand like European is out for European. I think when you work for a small
And
business,
then
it's
oh, that's where
different.
I was going. I understand like the whole non-competes and the contracts because I get it. People come to you to try to train for like a month or two, then they dip to do their own thing. Yes, of
Yeah.
course. But then it's also like comes to a point where like if it's just not working out for you and it's also not working out for me, why
Then
like
but I think if we
at
sit
that point, like holding a check, I understand because that's what they did to me. But they held the check for me at a very bad time in my life.
yeah.
So it was like, damn, like you didn't even no, because they had told me, go home early. Like you don't have anyone else for the afternoon. Okay, cool. That was on a Sunday. I was off Monday, Tuesday. I was going back, I think, on like a Wednesday. Like right before I went back, so like Tuesday night, they were like, hey, like actually don't come back. And I was
No
like, oh.
way.
And then my manager was like, so last week was like the last week of like the next paycheck, like the payroll. So you're gonna get that check, whatever. Okay. That Friday comes. Where's my paycheck? And I'm like, hey, do you have a check for me? Where's my money? Blah blah. She's like, I don't have a check for you. I have to call the owner. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, it turns out that since it's been a month, but since you signed the contract, we're not going to charge you for like the non-compete or like like the year contract or whatever,
Hmm.
like the training thing. We're going to hold your last paycheck, but I had bills to pay with that paycheck, and also you let me know the night before I was supposed to come back that I had no job.
Damn.
So it was kind of like
Yeah, that's
okay, like
crazy.
it was very crazy, and my mom's yelling at me for like money, and I'm like
You're
I
like,
was
what
gonna
to
get
do?
paid. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm sorry.
No,
So
yeah.
it was just
I think
don't
everywhere's
go to
different.
them.
Yeah, but I think like you said, like if it's not working out for me and it's not working out for you, have that conversation with me. You
Yeah.
know, let's take Aaliyah. At some point, it wasn't working for her, right? Like at one point, it wasn't working for her, but she was talking to the wrong person. She didn't come directly to me to like speak to me about it. And then once she did, it's like, dude, I'll help you out. Like, what do you need? Like, just tell me your needs. You don't want to sell? All right, sell me two products. Let's, just give me a little two. You don't want to film? Just give me like one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to help you girls out. You just have to have that conversation. I think a lot of girls forget that I was a waxer. I'm still a waxer. So I know what the pain and suffering that you're going through. I know, like, damn, like, I got my period. I don't want to go into work today. I understand that, but you just got to talk to me. And I think that's what a lot of girls are scared to do because I have such a bitchy kind of appearance. Like it takes a I mean, for a while, Jeanette, when you first started, you thought I hated you until recently.
Oh yeah.
So
I thought you
I
hated me for like the first like 8 months that I worked there. Then I made a year, and she was like, "Hey, congrats." I was like, "Oh, okay." I sent
you're like,
her
oh,
a
you
video the other day, and I was like, every time like that, my manager is like talking to me like in a meeting, like I convinced myself that I was gonna get fired every week.
I also
And she's
sent you one
like, "Oh
back,
no, like you're doing okay." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks." But not
what
because of anything, just because, I understand that you have like a certain standard that you want to hold for your
yeah.
place. And sometimes when I know that I'm not meeting that standard, it's a possibility. Yeah, you try.
Jeanette got like 9 lives at the peach bar at this point.
No, she really
And I'm
does.
on my eighth.
Homegirl, Faith took her to Pet Cemetery and digged her, put her in the grave and digged her back up.
No, literally, literally.
Yeah, it just takes a lot. Like, I think I was burnt so many times by past employees that like letting certain people in is just so hard for me. But like once you show like you generally want to be at the peach bar, then I have no problem like showing you the nice side, I guess.
The nice side that doesn't exist.
All right. So this question goes to all of you girls. What are some rules you didn't like or understand at first?
None. No, cause no. At first. Okay, going back to European. This was again the second location that I would. Yeah. So they have a 9 minute grace period. Okay,
Mm,
and I had a 12 o'clock and a 12:15. My 12:15 got there early. My 12 o'clock was late. and they were like, wait for your 12 o'clock. Okay. 12:09. You know how like they have the iPads that they let you know when someone checks in?
Yeah, yeah.
It was 12:12. So I walk out to grab my 12:15, and then my 12 o'clock walks in, and I'm like, oh, but she's late. Like, it's over her grace period. No, go and take her.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
okay. So now I'm taking my 12:15 at like 12:45, and she was upset, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but like I was gonna take you first, but technically her appointment was first, and they made me take her first. So
No.
I appreciate the 7 minute grace period, and
Yeah.
if it's 8 minutes, it's out of my hands.
No,
It's out of my hands. It's above me. It's above me. It's
Jeanette
above
be
me.
checking the time.
I'm like,
She'll
she
go.
has 15 seconds left on the
No,
little clock
literally.
app.
Yeah.
She has 15 seconds.
No, literally.
If it's on a Saturday, if it's 3:52 and 45 seconds, as soon as it hits 3:53, I'm cleaning down my pots.
Yeah.
It's above me now. It's above me.
Jeanette hates it. So Jeanette, for all of Jeanette's clients, Jeanette hates it when it's right before her lunch and you're late, and right before she has to leave. Like if you're late in between like 2 to about like 6 o'clock, she's fine with it. Anything before 2 and after 6, don't be late, because seconds turns into minutes, and she don't like that. What about you, Faith? What are some rules that you didn't understand at first and now you do, or you didn't like at first and now you do?
I feel like I understood everything. Like it's all like valid like reasoning behind like all the policies and everything.
Because when you experience it, it's like, okay, I see why you made that rule.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think you guys been long enough with the company that you understand why we do
Honest.
certain things the way we do it. All right, this question goes to Faith. Faith, is Erica bitchy in person?
Yes. Kidding.
No,
Kidding.
I just realized she said yes.
So, okay.
No.
The thing with Erica is Erica's only bitchy if you're giving her a reason to be, which
Yeah.
is respectable.
Like, duh.
Yeah,
Oh my
so, like,
goodness.
if you're giving
All
her
you
a
see is
reason to.
Jeanette's nail when you're supposed to be talking. Just an FYI.
Sorry.
Oh.
Because I was sliding off of the couch, like, gradually, and now I'm on the floor.
Yeah, we migrated. But no, I
Uh-huh.
like you're not bitchy unless you need to be. Like
I think
unless
you're
you're given
very
a reason. I think she's hilarious. Let me not say too
I
much.
think a lot of girls don't understand my
Yeah,
dry
for
sense of
real.
No,
humor.
literally.
Huh?
I think people don't understand my dry sense of humor.
No.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Remember for the first year, I was like, oh, you like me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
I'd be
I
like,
was
I
like, I
talk
thought
to
you
you. I said
hated
good
me
morning.
because, yeah, you would make like a very dry joke, and I'm like I could understand it like in a humorous way, but like professionally, I don't know if you're joking or not. So I'm like, but
You're
then
like,
the more
wait.
you would talk to me, when we started doing little air hugs, I was like, she likes me.
She likes
I'm like, hey,
Don't touch me.
bye.
Don't touch me. Send me an air hug, please. You guys wouldn't change anything? Like there's nothing that you would
I would.
implement?
There's
But
one thing I would change. Just I feel like out of fairness, I don't think you're gonna like this answer. Instead of like 100% charge, I charge 50 for like no calls, no shows. No call, no shows. If you're not even gonna call, I'll charge you the full thing. But like if you cancel like same day, I would charge like half at least. Cause
I
I
do.
get it. I know sometimes people come to me and they're like, "Oh, like I didn't come because I didn't have the money," but then like they still charge, and like I get that. You know what I mean? Like it happens, but I feel like sometimes, but 45 is not a great amount. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
But I think that's the only thing I would do.
they charge them 100% at first, but when they email me, if you ever look on the client notes, I refund half
Yeah.
of it. I give them credit. There's a lot of people that
Yeah.
give them
Yeah,
I'll
credit
there's
do
for
it.
it.
all like Erica
So like
always gives credit.
I want to say, let's just say 20 people that email me a day, probably 15 got like 50% back.
Oh, okay.
But I just
All
want to
right.
make
So
sure
like
like
same
it,
shit. All right. Yeah.
yeah, I just want to make sure it comes through me, because like you said, the front desk don't understand gray areas. So it'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, the lady got into a car accident. Did we charge her or not? And I'm like, okay, use common sense. Well, it sounded like she was at home,
Well.
so I'm gonna charge her. And I'm like, okay, like you guys don't understand it. No one does it. Just have them email me, explain it to me. I'll reach out to them, and then I'll go from there. So
Yeah.
that's normally how it works. But a
Okay.
lot
Yeah.
of people, I do give them they're my back. But especially if I know that they're your regulars and I don't want to piss them off, then I'll be like, okay, like, as a one-time courtesy, we'll go ahead and give you 50% back. But other than that, no. Well, that actually goes into a question. People ask me, why won't I move back to New Jersey? Number one, my husband's here. And number two, it's hard to say because the team that I have now reminds me of why I started the Peach Bar. Does that make sense? Like the team that I had before, they truly, truly, truly took away my love for the Peach Bar, and that's why I don't like coming back as often. Before, when I first started the Peach Bar and I hired my girls, we would do a lot of like outings. Like when they would come in and be like, if I bought Dunkin' Donuts, they'll be like, okay, we're gonna buy lunch. Or if we go out to dinner, it's like, okay, like we're gonna split it. Like let's do this. Everyone wanted to do stuff together, and now you don't have that. Like the girls now won't come out with us, and you guys could testify to this. Like they won't come out with us unless they know I'm paying. They won't do team bonding unless they know I'm paying. They won't do anything with us unless. But if we don't invite them, then we're labeled as the mean girls of the Peach Bar, right? Like Erica has her little minions, and they're just so mean if you're not in her group. But when we invite you guys, but when we invite you guys to be part of our group, you tell me no. So how is that nice? Like, take the new team bonding. We're going to Poconos because I lost a bet to 1, 2, and 3 apparently.
Eagles won the Super Bowl.
So I decided to get them in the terms. I got them a Pocono house, but in their terms, they didn't tell me I could invite the whole Peach Bar. So technicality. So I decided to reach out to the team and say, "Hey, we're doing the Poconos. Who wants to join?" Within not even 5 minutes, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. There was only, out of 15 girls, only 5 said yes.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, everyone knows that I'm paying for it because Angie's big mouth. And now everyone's asking to come. Why? Because I'm paying for it? You didn't want to be part of us before.
No,
so I think like that's what like makes me not want to go to the Peach Bar.
That's a totally valid reason.
Yeah. And then every time I go to the Peach Bar, it just hurts my heart. Like the girls are just not girls.
Erica be so stressed in New Jersey.
I really do.
I think that's also another reason why I wouldn't want to do my own thing. Like again, seeing it like happen like to you, it's like again, it would be like from when I start like again by myself.
Yeah.
To like when I have like other people working for me, that just seems like a big gap,
Yeah.
I like to be very hands-on. Like, let's say like if you hadn't moved out of Jersey, I'm sure you'd be there at least like we work 5 days out of the week.
I was there every day when I lived in Jersey, ran the Peach Bar. Yeah. I was there every day.
I was thinking about that today. Actually, I was like, I'm off Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. If I opened my own thing, I would also take off Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. But I would be there to at least watch or work for the other 4 days,
Yeah.
It's nice to be hands-on and be involved, but it's hard when you're so far,
Yeah.
I get why you get so stressed.
No, I mean, it's
a lot.
Look at now, like you guys, I think when you guys were behind the scenes and you're seeing, but now like I talk to you guys like on a regular basis, you get to see like the stress that I go through constantly. Like, so you guys are witnessing like you're getting firsthand experience of what it's like to be like a boss. Like even like Faith, how many times are they like, I need more oil, I need more powder, I need more powder, it's like hot, it's cold, it's this, it's that. Like
I need
even
more
so it's not even like actual things that are detrimental to like a service, let's say.
Yeah.
Like me and just one person, like this is happening, I need like tell me yes or no, can I do this or not? Mm-hmm. Okay.
They need like, I think the Peach Bar girls,
it's like very minuscule things that it's like just like think for a little bit, just ask Faith directly. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they know that she's ahead right now, like just ask that. Just ask.
But there's so many times that even Faith is like, yo, use your brain. Like Faith
she's
is
like, I don't know, I'll ask Erica. You should have asked Erica to begin with.
Yeah. Like even like the front desk group chat, like the stuff that they ask me sometimes, like I'm just like, guys, like these are questions, like you should already like. What do
Yeah,
you want me to do?
yeah.
You were trained on this already.
Not like, hey,
No,
the printer. I don't know how to make it work. I don't know how to make it work either. I'm in Florida.
There's a nice little power button.
All right,
okay.
Aaliyah, what rules would you implement or take away?
Rules that I would implement at the
You
peach
can't
bar.
see it.
Dang, I don't think I know.
Aaliyah's like a longer lunch,
Yes.
more lunch breaks,
Literally.
Actually, yeah.
pizza Fridays,
Yes.
donuts every day.
Yes, cupcakes.
Cookies for the afternoon
Don't touch
shift.
me like that. I'm on
Dude.
a diet, guys.
Oh no.
You know what it is?
Vegan
I
cookies.
haven't had any sweets because I have to make space for alcohol.
Her priorities are just not.
I can't.
Not
I'm not
up
gonna
there.
eat extra sugar if this is my sugar, like right here.
I want chocolate house.
That sounds so good.
Oh,
Too
too
bad
bad you're
Aaliyah's
5
far
hours
away.
away.
I'm so far away. Yeah.